I'm not much for New Year's resolutions, as my September normally feels more like the fresh start. I don't know if it's the years of primary school and university and working jobs where September was a big push and a big restart or rediscovering of what we were going to tackle that year. It just makes sense to do that more in September. But I do pick a word or a few words to embody in the year when January comes around. This year, I couldn't just settle on one word. For those of you who have been around a lot or have been in session with me or in group with me, you know that I love the 6-word poem or just using the number 6. So I actually picked 6 words to go with my 2024, and they are allowing, zesty, another word for authentic, breath, cadence, brave, and knowing. And here's a little bit about how I feel about each of those words. And maybe you'll find some wisdom or some aha moment in this for you too. Allowing myself to be me. As an entrepreneur, I get a lot of ads and how you should do things, and a lot of other practitioners or other coaches, trying to sell me how to make my practice a 6 or a 7-figure practice and all of the secrets and all of the things to do that. And what I want to allow myself to do in 2024 is to drown out all of that noise, to just be me, to show up on social media and in my blog and pitch articles that feel more me. Not just because a business coach or an Instagram post told me these are the 3 steps to success. I want to allow more authenticity, more zestiness, more breath and pause and slowing down, which is cadence. Cadence is the inflection of the voice. And when I went to therapy again in the middle of the pandemic, I had a therapist who taught me some somatic emotional regulation tactics for when I really wanted to lose my ever-loving mind on my children. And he taught me this tactic of paying attention to the way that my voice, the words, the tension, the emotion was living in and coming out of my throat. And this is a really amazing practice that I continue to remind myself of, because when I am yelling or short or frustrated, the cadence in my voice is sharp and quick. And what ends up happening? My children respond sharp and quick, which triggers me even more. So one of my 6 words this year is cadence. For zesty, I really appreciate the people in the world who show up as they are, in their imperfections and in their knowledge and in their knowing. And I actually love a good soapbox Instagram reel. I love it when people disrupt the normal or call shit out. I want to be wildly, simply me with some zest in my heart this year. Breath is my literal off switch. And I know how it feels as a mom for people to say, just breathe, just let it, feel that breath coming in and out of your body. It will pass and all those things. But for real, the research and all of my lived experience show that every breath you take, every intentional, every unintentional, every present, every distracted breath matters. And when you can slow that breath, when you can be in your body, when you can practice your brain and your body and your emotions and your thoughts and your whole being in one place at a time, your breath helps you get there. My fourth word, brave, and these aren't in any particular order, but my fourth word of brave is me trying to continue to embody living my dream, pivoting when I need to, seeking joy even in the micro moments, not being afraid to show up or not show up, being brave to let people see who I am, see how I'm feeling, being brave in asking for or receiving help, bravery in my motherhood, in my business, in my marriage. And my last one, knowing. And this was, solidified last night as I was in my group with Elise Snipes. I'm in her Journey Within. And last night was our second last session. And she had us do this exercise where we were journaling from exactly the place we were in. And then we stood up and we journaled from the perspective of looking at the person who was just sitting in that space. And then we moved again with the perspective of looking at the person who was looking at me. And each time we had to get up and actually choose a different seat in the room. And the last seat, she asked us to sit in the chair as if we were embodying our highest self, our most authentic and true knowing. And I want to read what I wrote to myself from that spot. I was sitting tall in my chair. This exercise actually changed my physiological body as I was looking upon myself. And here's what I wrote. Oh, honey, I wish you could see you. I wish you could stand in the power of you. I wish you weren't so scared and in your head. I know why you are, and it matters, but you can put that down. You have permission to show up, to be you, to know you, to express you. All that shit, it doesn't serve you. Put it down. Let it go. Forgive. Love. Let it go. Stand in all of your glory. Be patient and kind and firm. Stop that bitchy inner critic. She sucks. She doesn't know you like I do. Tune her out and tune me in. You can access me anytime. Sit in this very seat, silent and holding, and see you like I see you. You are amazing. You are already enough. You are the reward. Allow yourself the time and the space to be here, to be in this knowing, to hear this wisdom. This is where you shine. This is your calling. Be known. Don't be scared. People who love you will stay. They will stay with you. They will not leave. Share. Share all of you. Don't drink the venom. Don't allow it to dictate your choices or moves. Make your own potion, because there is magic in you. Be ruthless. Be you. Be known. Be the fucking reward. This particular exercise was very profound. If this is your first podcast, you should know that I am a expressive arts therapist for moms, and I use art as therapy for healing and growth and inspiration and heart and finding myself and helping my clients find themselves again. And so if you want to do this process for yourself, I'm going to write out the steps for this and share my art process with you. And you actually get to watch this process unfold if you head over to the blog. I'm going to include a downloadable journal template where you can come up with your own words, and maybe you can create a collage, create an art piece, create a poem, create something that allows you to embody these words. Because if you are a mom who feels invisible or stuck or unknown, you deserve the time and the space to rediscover who you are, to sit in your highest self chair, to know, to be sure, so that you can take a load off, so that you can be known, so that you can feel alive and vibrant and chill in your life. Thank you for being here with me today.